Hi.
We're
are.
live.
Evening, ladies.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you, Erena?
Fantastic week.
I'm very good. Really good week this week. Really good week.
Oh,
Gone very
brilliant.
fast.
Taz.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Well, for those of
I've
you
got my,
who
Sorry.
go on, Ellie.
I've just got 200 books delivered today.
Oh, well done.
Fantastic.
Another 100 on the way.
Ooh, well done.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Right, for those of you who don't know everybody on the call, we have myself and Laura and Ellie, as usual. But tonight we have the woman and the legend, Erena Shaw, our fantastic woman who is a massive support to us. So welcome, Erena. Good luck. You may need it.
No, I'm really nervous.
Oh, no, you're used to us every week anyway, so just give us that look and we'll notice you up.
Yeah. Have you had your hair cut, Erena?
No, I've been cut a little bit of trim on the fringe, but
Oh, you look really nice tonight. I don't know why.
thank you very much. Friday, it's dress up night, have a beer and pizza night.
I've
Yeah.
literally just
Staying
started
in.
the shower because I'm so tired after my week.
The new
Yeah.
going out is staying in.
Zoom is a
Staying
new
in.
staying in. New staying
With
in.
a cup of tea.
I just thought, girls, that tonight, I don't know about you lot, but I've found that since joining Avon, that there's still a lot of misconception around what it's all about. There's a lot of people that still have the old-fashioned image of ding dong, Avon calling, and everything's done door to door. You know, the amount of people that have said various things to me, like we test on animals, or oh, I can't have Avon, I've got funny skin. You know, so I thought we might as well have our lovely Erena on, and we're just going to put the world to rights a bit and set the record straight.
Yeah.
And talk about the actual truth behind Avon, why we all joined, what it brings our family, you know, what makes Avon so fantastic. So to kick it off, I just thought we'd ask Erena first, being our guest.
Being the
Why did you
queen.
become an Avon representative, Erena?
Well, like a lot of you, I started 19 years ago. I had 2 teenage daughters. I was working full time and I found out I was pregnant. So finding out you're pregnant when your youngest one is 13 is a little bit of a tearjerker.
Oh.
Well, I know. So I worked up until the week before she was born and then told my husband I wouldn't work again. But she was about 9 months old and my rep put a little note on the book through my door saying she was leaving. And I just thought, what the hell am I going to do? She's the only one I see. Seriously, because the kids went off to school at 7:30 in the morning. My husband went to work at 7. So I was on my own till 5 o'clock. So I thought, oh, I'll do that. So that's why I joined. Not for the money. I had no misconception of what I was going to earn. For me, I was just going to go out and meet people up and down the street. And that's how I got started with Avon, pushing the buggy up the street, books through the doors, not wanting to earn anything, but that was me. That's how I got started.
Getting out. So how does it look? I know. How does it look now to you? Obviously, we're all in different jobs. So what does your day-to-day life look like with Avon? Because obviously it'll be different to what we do.
Okay, so my day starts about 7 o'clock with a cup of tea in bed.
That sounds amazing. That's the best way to start it.
Yeah, which my husband brings.
Even better.
Yeah, tea in bed, and then I will do emails before I've got out of bed. I will do some posting to Facebook for product posting, for recruiting, maybe make a little video using some of the tools that are out there. And then it's shower, and I try to be in my office downstairs by about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
To start on everything to do in the office.
Busy.
Not as busy as yours.
What were you saying that Avon's helped you with? Like, what have you bought with it?
Well, Oh, yeah. Well, what haven't I bought with it? So up until the pandemic, we would have, as a family, 3 or 4 holidays a year abroad.
That's a dream.
We've put 2 girls through university, 1 through college. The two eldest girls, when Amy finished uni, she came home to live. And after about 6 months, I couldn't cope with it anymore because she'd got student life and we just have a quiet life here when, and Charlotte was only really young. So we decided, Dave and I, after about 3 months, she needed to move out. But we didn't want them to rent. And at the time, the other one was 21. So we just got them both together and we said, look, guys, not being funny, but you both need to move out. So Amy was really excited because she didn't want to live at home anyway because she'd lived a student life for so long. And Zoe really didn't want to go because she was a home bird. But because I did Avon and because of where I got to with Avon, we were actually able to give them a £40,000 deposit so they could get their foot on the property ladder and buy their first house. Now, that's one of the things that Avon did for us as a family. We've had 2 weddings that we've paid for. I turned 50 a few years ago now, and I took my whole family, my brother, his wife, the kids, the partners. We had a lovely villa in Portugal. It was a £10,000 holiday, and Avon paid for that.
That's absolutely amazing.
It was amazing. So it's just been fantastic. For somebody who didn't have any thoughts of what she was going to earn, we've just had and the car. The best day of my life was walking in and buying a brand new car. And the guy in the showroom said, so how are you going to pay for this? Are you trading in? Are you financing? I went, no, I'm paying cash. And it was like, oh,
that's absolutely amazing.
Nearly killed me though when he took £20,000 off my debit card.
Wow.
But it's a really nice feeling.
So, Erena, people are going to probably be watching this thinking, it'd be lovely, and I can believe it, but it can't have come that easy. So how have you managed to achieve all of these sort of things? Because have you got a team behind you? Have you got any support network? How did you progress to get to where you are now?
So when I joined Avon, there was no such thing as leadership. It was just new. It was being trialled in the UK. So I came in right at the beginning. So I was a rep for about 10 months and then came in as a leader. So I've been a leader now for 18 years. So I am direct to Avon. I don't have a coach or mentor above me. Everything that I've learned direct from Avon, but also everything that drives me on is my team. So I don't even notice where I'm moving through the levels because that's not important to me. What my team are doing is what motivates me and moves me on to the next level. So has it been easy? No. Has it been smooth? No. For me, I would drive myself on every month. When I earned as a leader, I would recalculate my earnings. If I moved to the next level, what would I have earned? So I made a plan to go out there and get it. So, before the pandemic and being sat at home working in an office, I was feet on the street every day, 2 or 3 hours, shopping centres, market stands, demoing, door knocking, sharing out samples, putting my brochures out. So it's not that it's come easy. You have to go and work at it because it's a business. I just think if you bought a franchise in a shop, would you expect 12 months down the line to be in profit and be taking 3 or 4 holidays a year? No, you wouldn't. You have to invest your time in it. And that's what Avon is. It's a business, not a get rich quick.
So to compare what Avon was then to what Avon is now, we'll come to you, Laura, because you are one of my newbies.
Yes.
So we're going to the other end of the scale now because Laura actually works as a primary school teacher. That's how we met in the first place.
Yes.
So that is a full-time career. But as Avon goes, she's just started as a rep. So Erena's just spoken there about going door to door, putting brochures out, feet on the ground. Are you doing it that way, or have you chosen to do it a different way?
I've chosen online only purely because the only time a teacher would get to themselves is the weekend, and you know, the 9 to 3 stereotypes at 13 weeks holiday doesn't exist. So for me to keep it online, it gives customers an onus on what they want, but I can still be out there promoting on social media, talking about product sharing. So I'm still having that business at the forefront. That is me, but it goes alongside my teaching because I'm not going to have, there's not enough hours in the day, to be honest, to be dropping books, collecting. And if I did, I would be stir crazy, well, more crazy than usual. So for me, having it online, having it online, it just gives me, right, here's what I want, here's what the customers want, and I can just push. And I love having the opportunity to do the social media on a Friday night. Just gives me that face of the business. It's not knocking on doors, giving the brochures out. People know me from this. So it's my own unique bit of Avon, but I love it. And it's I wouldn't say it's easy. It's not a quick fix by all means, but it's nice to have it on the side as a holiday fund, or as if my car goes kaput, it's there. There's something, and it's a social aspect. I just enjoy keeping it social and sharing stuff.
Laura, can I ask what platforms you use for social media? Do you use one or do you use several?
I have a WhatsApp group which I ping offers into. And then I have my personal Facebook page and a group page. And I've started an Instagram, and there's a bit on it, and I can't twin my Facebook to my Instagram at the moment. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know how to do that either.
It's difficult, isn't it? It's so confusing because you need this and you need this, but it just doesn't work. So I do use Facebook predominantly, and then have Instagram, and then through word of mouth or texting people, oh, I've got this offer on, or knowing what my customers like. So my auntie, a couple of weeks ago now, there was something I thought, oh, do you know what? She'd quite like that. So I sent her it, and then she put the order in for it. So just knowing what my customers like, sending them a quick text and going, have you thought about this? Or I can do it for this price for you, and just making them feel special that way as well.
Excellent.
So what about you, Ellie? Because you've gone from being just a, well, I say just a rep, but you also work in a school as a teaching assistant. So you've got that as your full-time job. Then you started as a rep, and now you've started as a sales leader. So you've got your own team underneath you. What do you do? What's the day-to-day life like for you?
So you're my friend Claire, and you know me, and I know you, and I know that you work really hard at it, and I was like, gotta do it. So anyway, what I do day to day, I feel like under pressure. I'm like, okay.
I was checking up on you to make sure you're doing it right.
I'll see again. No, don't. Day to day, well, I used to do it like here and there, but I've just started with 2 certain afternoons a week where I will do it. Obviously, it's not perfect like that because you have customers texting you and saying blah blah blah, so it is more than just 2 afternoons a week, but I do try and stick to 2 afternoons a week just for like a bit of organisation, a bit of rota, like a bit of sanity. I find if I'm doing it here and there after work and stuff, I just tend to go a bit crazy and my head's just a bit weird, so I just try and do it 2 afternoons. And I have,
so is that just internet based, or is that both books and internet?
I put my books out on a Tuesday, I collect my books on a Saturday. The internet is all the time, really. Like that, the internet doesn't take much, so it doesn't stress me out. So I can just post something here and there, or even schedule my posts for the whole week. So
and how do you do that?
I've got the app. There's an app that helps you, the Avon social app, and you can literally go on and it's got suggested posts, and you just select when you want, what you want. You can change them to suit you. There's videos, there's photos, there's slots.
When you do those posts, Ellie, does the post take all your links to your online stores and everything so that you don't have to remember to put those on? It's all been incorporated for you?
Yeah, so they put the online store on, and sometimes I'll change it a bit, depending on what I want. But yeah, I put my online store on there as well on practically all my posts. I actually got a direct order last night. Someone is me from my group, and I don't even know who it is. So, as you do, saw the name, searched them on Facebook. My dad was a mutual friend. I was like, right, okay. So my dad knows this person. How have they seen it? Because obviously you want to know people that you don't know. How have they seen it? It was like a friend of a friend. So anyway, it was one of my dad's old friends that lives in London that has done a direct order. So her stuff is going to London. Don't even know it.
Fantastic.
So
Like,
Claire,
so much, guys.
I've got a question for you, Claire, because obviously you're in my team. You're direct to me.
Yeah.
And before you joined me, I was in your partner's work from home group. And we just used to chat a little bit, and then up popped this little message that my partner wants to do Avon. And I actually felt really honoured that Kev sent you to me, because the group that he runs has a lot of Avon representatives and leaders in that group, but he chose me to recommend to you. So what made that choice? What, you were drawn obviously to the group, but why?
I think it was the honesty, because as you all know me, I am who I am. I'm a bit blunt. No airs and graces. I will tell you it as it is, like it or not. But yeah, I think what the situation at the time was, we've got 6 children between us. The majority of them are teenagers, and as anybody with teenagers knows, they are expensive. And my stepdaughter, Kev's daughter, is 12, and she decided that she wanted to earn a bit of pocket money, because we're not ones for just handing money willy-nilly. They've got to actually work for it. She wanted to spend a bit more time with me, so I thought, right, why not get into something like Avon? Not necessarily we're going to do Avon, just looking into it. And obviously, because of Kev with his MLM group, we had the discussion, and he just recommended Erena straight away because of the honesty, the fact that the way you used to, and still do obviously to us all the time, support people. You know, there was never any doubt, as far as Kev was concerned, that you were the person that we would need to go to be put in the right direction, you know, if we were to go to somebody else. But I found initially, when I first spoke to you, I don't know about you two girls, but when I'm signing people up now, I won't bombard them with all of the Avon on and social and things like that, because I'm 42 and I know that I think I'm a bit of a technophobe, to be honest. My kids laugh at me and say I'm like an old granny with typing on my phone, and I don't know how to use technology. So if Erena would have come on to me and said, oh, well, you're expected to go online and share your store and advertise here and do this and do that, I'd have been like, ain't happening. But it was done really, really gradually. And I think that's what I take on when I'm taking people on my team. You know, talk them through, well, first of all, find out what it is that they expect from Avon, what they're wanting, and then discuss with them the basics of what Avon is about, how it started, what we want to do, how we're empowering women. We want to empower each other. And I think our team is a lot like that. You know, we do support each other a lot and encourage each other a lot. And then go for the, once we've got to know each other a bit, then I'll start introducing the internet side, because I think it puts a lot of people off, older generation, shall we say, if you give them too much information too soon. But I find now that I work my business both equally, internet and books. I seem to buy a few extra books every month and do a different area and get more customers. But I do quite a lot online and a lot of advertising online and a lot of promoting And the social aspect, you know, it's nice to be able, I've made so many new friends, not only from our team but my customers as well, through both internet and face to face. And I'd never in a million years have expected to be doing this, you know, going live on the internet, Zoom call, World Wide Web. It's crazy to think how far I've come in 6 months, but that is all thanks to you, Erena, really.
You have
We're all here because of you.
a long way in 6 months. And I don't know if you other two girls know, but Claire did us a favour this week and all on her own did a video to be shown tomorrow for the Avon Academy that's taking place as well all over the internet. So
wow.
Fantastic, the 2 videos that she did. So you know, it just goes to prove it doesn't matter what our backgrounds are, what our ages are, what else we've got going on in our lives, if we work full-time or we don't work full-time. Anyone can do Avon. Anyone can do Avon. And it's so easy to get started. It's picking up the phone, it's filling in a form, it's talking to us, and you can be started in half an hour and have a total change in your life.
That's it. Claire texted me and she said, "Oh, do you know anyone who wants to be a VIP shop?" And I thought, "Oh, I don't know." And I looked in, I thought, "Do you know what? I'm going to have a go." And it was just for that bit extra, and it was so easily done. And Claire knows that I like pretty things and colourful things, so she threw the Avon social at me straight away and was like, "You can do it." And I love it. It's so easy. Once you get started, you don't have to think, and it's not tedious. It's hard work, but it's not hard, if that makes sense.
Do you not think it's really good whereby you do your first sale and you know that you've earned 15% of that sale?
Yeah.
You've got no minimum order to hit, nothing like that. As soon as you do a sale, you've earned some money. And that is marvellous.
Yeah. I used to work on I won't go naming and shaming, but I used to work for a company that would sell things to females, we'll just go with, and my boss was awful. It was, "You need this done, you need that done, you need to meet these targets, I'm not going to get paid." Pressure was mounting on me, and I was at uni at the time, so I tried to write 4,000 word assignments with her at me. You know, just got too much. And then I said, "You know what, you can stick it, because I can't deal with the rubbish from you and the university stuff and all these targets and pressures." I said, "I'm just doing this for a bit extra. There's no, for me, it's not, this is the be all and end all. With Avon, it's not the be all, but I like the fact that there's no pressure. If I want to take my foot off the gas and go, I'll have quite a week this week, that's fine by me. I've got no targets I need to hit for bonuses. I don't need to be pushing myself because it's just gonna, mental health is so important as well. It would crack me up. So to know that there's no pressures, you need to achieve this, you need to that, you need to be, no, it's nice to have that. If you want to work, you work. If you don't get paid. You need to put the work in, but if you don't work, you don't get paid. Simple.
Yeah. And what about the choice of joining kits? I mean, how great are they?
Yeah, I've not used the lipstick yet, but I'm saving that for when lockdown's over to try and.
I still have mine in the box. I don't want to take it out. It's too pretty.
Oh, do you have, Ellie, which kit did you get?
The £30 one.
Right, well, we have at the moment a fantastic offer, and it's only on for this weekend. £90 worth of products, which is usually £30, but we have it on offer at the moment for £20 only.
Let me get a photo of it.
Oh, I think we have we got one to hand?
Yeah.
I can have one to hand.
Oh,
there she's got a
wow.
There it is.
So you've got your Faraway Rebel Avon, the perfume. You've got a lipstick.
Whoa. Hang on a minute. Faraway Rebel. Was it 70% of customers that sampled that liked it more than, was it Alien?
Yeah. It's very much like Alien. Fantastic. It's a really good seller.
I have sell loads of them. There's a lipstick, there's a mascara, there's an eyeliner, there's a ANU Lifting Dual Eye Serum.
Do you know that's really good, the eye serum?
Yeah,
that's one of my top sellers.
It's a gel and a cream, and if you keep it in the fridge and you've got puffy eyes after you've been out on the town or you've had a few at home, as we do now, you're a bit hungover, and you get that out the fridge in the morning and put it on, it will take all the puffiness away from your eyes and all the redness. Really good.
That sounds really good. I didn't know that.
Really good, yeah.
There's the Skin So Soft Dry Oil Spray.
Oh, good.
Multifunctional one.
There's the Planet Spa Aromatherapy Beauty Sleep, which I and my mum swears by.
Me too.
I got her a set of that for Christmas, and she texted me and she was like, I have had the best night's sleep in the world. I was like, woo! There is another perfume. I can't pronounce it though.
Oh,
is that the patchouli one, Artiste?
It's the artisan one, isn't it? It's the patchouli.
That's it. Yeah.
Gorgeous again.
Aye. The Radiance Maximising Serum, which is vitamin C. I've just got one of them actually in the post.
So over 30 oranges in each bottle of serum.
See, this is why you say the Queen of Avon, Erena, because we say one thing and you're like, yeah, fact.
I was lucky enough to go to London for the launch of the vitamin C serum, and it was absolutely amazing. Really good.
The last thing in here is the Advanced Techniques Illuminating Serum Ultimate Shine. So that's a photo one more time.
Yeah, I mean, we do some lovely hair care products.
That is a fantastic offer for £20, that though, isn't it?
It is. Compared to because for £20 extra, you have the £10 kit, which is one lipstick. So for extra 20 quid, you get all that, which is...
And don't forget you get all your books on top of that as well.
Yeah, and it wouldn't cost you that to buy them.
No.
It would cost you £90 to buy all of them. 90.
Yeah, so it's worth joining up.
Yeah.
Getting your 15% discount on all your products and getting that kit for 20 quid.
Yeah. Easily be up to
20%. So have you got a favourite product yourself, ladies?
Hold on, let me get round here.
I think mine, it's hard, but I think my favourite Avon product is the new skincare and it's the new skincare that's just come out actually, the even texture and tone one, because of my pigmented skin. I find that it's the only thing that I've ever been able to use that suits my skin type and obviously deals with the pigmentation as well. So that's just awesome. I'll never go back on that now.
Oh.
And Ellie's showing us a CBD product.
My hands are so sensitive. I mean, I mentioned this on the last live I did. My hands are so sensitive. Can't use anything other than the cream from the doctors for my eczema. This is like a miracle on my hands. Don't react to it.
I like the face range.
I can't.
she's going with the face mask.
These are absolutely amazing. The one that's gold. Which one? That one's gold. That one's silver. And the fact that it's gold and silver and in a tube is just mint. Not gonna lie.
That's just giving me an idea for the next live.
I got this off you, Claire. I got this when you first started, and we still got it. I've just bought that one.
That's just giving me an idea for the next live, because I've got both of them as well. So I'm thinking one of us could do silver, one of us could do gold, and then Laura can do both and have a line down the middle of her face.
I feel like putting it on now, I'm not gonna lie.
So Laura, what's your favourite?
I love the nail varnishes we did last week. So I went to bed on Friday night and I messaged Claire, I see if I can find the pictures. And I'm quite a clumsy person, if I'm honest.
No.
I know, like falling off the chairs in class. So I'd sent Claire a picture. Where are they? What's up? And I said, I can't believe what it looks like. So I'd knocked them. I'd went to the toilet a couple of times, washed my hands, There was no chippage, no nothing. So these were them not long after the live when I went to bed.
That's done.
I loved it. And then next day, they last. Only reason they didn't last is because I spent a lot of one day with my hands in bleach. But I can't fault them. It went on nice and easily. There was no stained cuticles, no stained nails, like my number 7. That was just put my hands in beetroot. It looked like I'd been murdered off my fingers, and everywhere was just red where the nail varnish should be. That came off. You could even peel it off. It was that. There's just no damage to my nails. There was no UV needed. I just loved it. Went on, and it did as it said. It was on. The freeze spray dried it in a minute. And to know that I can just whack it on in half an hour, I'm ready to go. Brilliant. I really.
So did you put it on the live?
Yeah, because the plan was Claire was going to do one hand and I was going to do one. And I did one, and then I thought, oh, Claire's still talking, I'll do the other one. And by the time Claire finished talking, both hands had been done, and I put the top coat on both. And by the end of our live, my nails were set, everything. I had the top coat, the freeze spray, and the gel, and it was just. I was so impressed with them, and I judged them up. I sorted my cuticles out, I took them off because my cuticles weren't done on Friday. I was a tramp, but they looked really good, and I was so impressed with them. So I've got plenty more upstairs. I'm thinking I'm going to pamper myself because it's been a tough week. I've been Cinderella, tidying the house, so I'm going to pamper myself this week.
And tell me about them, because I haven't actually used them much. But, well, I don't, because I usually get my nails done. But they say gel in the book. Tell me about that, somebody, please, because I don't know this.
Well, gel effect. So with your normal gels, you'll have your hands under UV, and people are, oh, skin cancer. It's a nail varnish. There's no need for UV whatsoever. It goes on and it has a gel look. It's not matte. It has a really glossy shine. It's not strong ordered either.
Well, stop talking about it, Laura. You make me want to buy one.
Get it. It's brilliant.
Get it in the next campaign, because if you buy so many of the nail varnishes, then you end up getting a free beauty pack as well. And do you know what's in the free beauty pack? The new Eve perfume sample that's coming out for Mother's Day, and it is awesome. So it's worth getting it just for that freebie pack.
Yeah.
So come on then, Erena, what's your favourite product since you have a cupboard full of goodies over 19 years?
I have quite a lot of products, but today I don't wear a lot of makeup in the house and things like that, especially since I've been working from home. But today, because I got the new mascara in our conference kit last week, I thought I would give it a go.
Oh, that looks good.
And I am really impressed. Really impressed.
Radiant. Why are you really impressed?
Because the brush in it is fantastic. It's slim, it's curved, it picks up every single lash and it separates it and it builds on it. And I was able to do the bottom ones without getting it all underneath. But it does open your eyes up. I literally couldn't believe. I mean, you probably can't see because I wear glasses, but it totally opens up all your lashes.
What about clumpiness? Is it clumpy?
No, because I don't like mascaras that have bits that drop off them and that you feel on your fingers. That none of it. There's no loose bits. There's no flex. There's nothing. Now I put this on this morning at 8:30, and it is still as set and in place as when I put it in at 8:30. Doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't. I don't want to rub my eyes or anything. It's there, and my eyes are still as wide as they were this morning when I put it on. Fantastic.
So what's the brush like to put on? Because I know some are wavy, some are bendy.
Oh, I've left it upstairs. It's curved like this. So
it's thin as well, though, isn't it? It's a thin brush. It's not one of those big chunky ones.
It's very thin.
It's not like that.
No, it's not as thick as that. It's bristles. Its bristles are very close together, and it's got a slight curve in it, so that when you're doing your lashes, it curves around where your eye shape is to lift each individual lash and open them up. It's fantastic. I'm sold on this one now. For years, I've used a moisturising one from Avon, but this is my mascara now.
Guys,
it's supposed to be 4 times the lift and 6 times the volume or something.
Yeah, and I've got very fine eyelashes, but I'm really, really impressed with it.
Oh, I need you to stop talking because I want it.
Well, it'll be in the book. It'll be coming into the book.
Erena, my February resolution is to stop spending my Avon wages on Avon and other things. Because with my Avon wages, I only bought all my makeup practically is Avon, by the way. It's sat here next to me. Bought my laptop, the laptop I'm using. That's what I bought with my Avon money.
Oh, wow.
There you go. So your Avon money can be for all kinds of things. Some of us use it for holidays. Some of us use it for weddings. You know, you're using it. You bought yourself a laptop. It's Avon is different things for different people. And I've met a lot of people over the years that have come on board just looking to earn an extra 20, 30 quid towards food bills, buy the kids some shoes, that sort of thing. But then I've had other people that have come on board that have really wanted to go for it. They've wanted to build a team. They've had a vision. We've won holidays. I mean, I've been on 4 fantastic holidays with Avon. You know, I've done New York, I've done Monte Carlo, we've done Rome, we've done Mallorca. It's been a fantastic trip from start to finish with Avon, and it's still going on. Sorry,
that'll be Claire next.
Well, we have only been with Avon, what, 6 months? This is my 7th campaign, and we've got 2 adult holidays to Malta and Morocco booked this year, and we've got a family holiday booked as well. So it does help.
I really do hope that Claire does turn into what I've had, because as a leader, there is nothing more rewarding than seeing your team come through and achieve what you've had, the trips and the experience you've had, you know. And at the moment, we've got a fantastic opportunity. I mean, we've all just talked about our products that we love, you know, so there's something in there for everybody, from clothes to beauty to house and home. We've got a fantastic joining deal at the moment. You know, this is a great network to be a part of. So why wouldn't you want to come and join Avon? What is stopping you from saying yes to Avon, to something that could change your life if you work at it?
And do you know what I like about it? Avon doesn't just change our lives. So like this year, our campaign is for Women's Aid, and I just think that, you know, having raised 2.1 million last year for breast cancer, to have that charity at your heart to sell things for those people, and the campaigns it touches a lot of people. They are so close to home. You know, the Women's Aid one especially for myself, my family, but I know Claire, you've spoken about that, and just to know that this one thing we're selling is going to benefit a family that you wouldn't want to put on your worst enemy, the horrific things, but you're not changing your life, you're helping to change that families, whether it's letting them go and have money for a food shop, or giving them enough money where you're in a refuge and they need to buy the children trainers. I know for myself, when I was younger, you know, having those crappy trainers from Asda that had a hole in because that's all we could afford, to know that we can potentially change that family's life, I just think it's so rewarding. And for me, Avon, it's part of my extra spends, but to know I'm making a difference, that's just, it's amazing.
Well, I like to support Copperfield. I don't know if you know a lot about Copperfield. It's one of our charity partners. So Copperfield is a charity that's funded just by the donations that it gets, but it sends through BECS, as they call them, into schools and universities to educate young people about looking for lumps in their breasts, not just women but men as well. So I support Copperfield because of the educational side. So I've done quite a lot of stands where I've had my husband walking around with a massive boob strapped to his chest. I have photographs I can share, collecting funds and, you know, and things like that. But it's just, I love Copperfield because it just brings out the awareness that breast cancer isn't just about women, it's about men as well. And it doesn't just happen when you get midlife or older in life, it happens to young girls and young boys all the time. So Copperfield is one that's really close to my heart, that I love to raise funds for, and we've had lots of fun. You know, we've done pink days, and crikey, my kids made 200 cupcakes one day for me to do a stand in a shopping centre to sell them for Copperfield and things like that. And I am a fundraiser. I'm a registered fundraiser through Avon to raise £1,000 so that I can go to London and put my sister's name on the wall of remembrance. And the pandemic has stopped us this year. We were at about 800, so it stopped us this year from finishing it. But we will finish it, and then we will get to go to London and put her name on the wall. So it's just amazing what you do.
Yeah.
But,
So, can I ask you then, throughout your whole 19 years with Avon, can you think of one highlight of your whole time?
Having us on your team.
So I've had a lot of holidays and things with Avon. 2010 was a really, really rough year for us. We lost my brother-in-law. My father-in-law was fighting cancer. My brother-in-law, eldest one, was fighting cancer. My sister had a terminal brain tumour. Throughout it all, Avon kept me going. And that year, I was awarded the President's Award for support, help, and just carrying on with Avon. So that was one of my proudest times, was actually being given the President's Award. That's not been given out many times in the history of Avon. So yeah, that's my proudest moment, was being recognised for the work and everything that we do with Avon. But it's not just me, it's my team that carried me through, because when all of this was going on, my team were there for me every day. You know, if I couldn't be there and meet them, I just had to let them know, sorry, I've got to do other stuff. But yeah, getting the President's Award was really good. However, at the awards night, most of the awards had gone, and we hadn't won one as a team that year. So we got absolutely wrecked. And I'd gone to the bar and bought 2 bottles of champagne for the table. And I was sitting there, and all my table, as they were reading out the criteria and what this person had done, and they were all just looking at me, and I was just drinking away, thinking, well, okay. Because I hadn't even twigged, because that was the year I'd also done a course in direct selling and network marketing and qualified with an MVQ, and again I was the only one in the company that had done it. So we were sort of giggling, and then it just went really quiet, and the team just looked at me and they went, "You're not getting up then?" And I hadn't even heard her say it was my name. So yeah, the only time I was really, really proud and got up on the stage slightly drunk. But there you go.
All up the stage.
Yeah, well, but yeah, that was my proudest moment, was being pulled out and recognised by the president of the company against all odds for everything that we'd done that year. So yeah.
Wow.
It's great.
Can I just say, from what Claire said earlier, you said about I hate it when it goes full screen on me.
I know, on me.
Anyway, you said about women. I'm all for equality. It's not just for women, is it, guys?
No, definitely.
I just want to put that out there, because I get loads of people, like older people, who they're just like, I'm not saying it's bad, but just like, oh, I'll live on my own, hon, like I won't be getting anything, there's no women here. But they don't actually realise, I mean, don't get me wrong, there is a lot more stuff for women than men, but there is men's stuff, and I've had men buy, like, they've tried samples and then they've buy the perfumes, what's it called? Aftershaves. Aftershaves. And I absolutely love them. Like,
I was really shocked on the conference that we had a virtual conference last week, obviously because we can't all get together at the minute. But I was actually really, really surprised at how many men achieved a lot of awards. In fact, there was a couple of awards where there was more men achieving targets than what there was women. So, you know, it's just nowadays, and the aftershaves, I mean, to be fair, Kev's never had so many aftershaves, because they do smell gorgeous though, don't they? I mean, I think that's the thing. People get this image of something stuck in their head, and then it doesn't, I don't know, maybe it's our older generation, because I'm sometimes like it. My kids tell me all the time that I'm too set in my ways. But like my mum always used to do something, I won't say the company name, but it was another makeup product, body care, well, probably 30 odd years ago. And I had it stuck in my head that whenever that name got mentioned, oh no, it's all like older women stuff and I don't want to go there, you know. But nowadays, you can't compare. Well, it speaks for itself when you look at the blind testing. There's aftershaves and there's perfumes that have been compared to designer, very expensive brands, and people can't tell a difference. But and it's the same with the makeup. It's like high end quality for high street prices.
It's the conception that people have, though, of that Avon is, although it's affordable, you know, the quality is there for every product that we do, and people just think that Avon's for women, but it's not. Avon's a business opportunity. It's not about just selling makeup products door to door or through the internet. This is a business, and it's a business for male and female, and it can be whatever you want it to be.
I'm laughing because we're saying it's for nails as well, which it is. That's right. There's 4 women here saying that.
But we have there is one man who's doing all of the this functioning.
No, we have men on our team, don't we? We have men on our
team. We do, and he's brilliant.
So it's called 4 women, but there is men on our team, believe it or not.
Well, my husband was made redundant 10 years ago, and when he was made redundant, we made a decision then to swap roles, and he would become the domestic engineer, as he likes to call it, or the house husband, as most of us call it. And I would go out and do this full time. So it was really odd at first seeing him doing the hoovering, the washing, the ironing, and all the rest of it. But you know what? It meant that he didn't have to look for another job at 50. We didn't have to go through that stress. And he now works in the business with me. And in fact, in 3 days' time, he will be surrendering his team, because he's got his own team, and becoming in a partnership with me, you know, because we just decided it was time we're at that stage where we could be a partnership instead of running 2 businesses. So it does work, and it is our only income. It's been our only income for 10 years. So it's a full-time job with a full-time wage, and a lot more wage than a lot of people get for doing a 20, 30-hour week. So it is what you want it to be. You just get out there and you go for it.
You don't have to make it a full-time job, but you could.
Yeah.
No, you don't. I did, but I love it. Well, I can't imagine doing anything else. You know, I used to love being out talking to people on the streets, but I love Avon. If you cut me open, I'm like a stick of rock. It's got Avon all the way around.
I love that.
Because that's what I've done. It's what I've done now for 19 years. And to be honest, I actually did this when I was 18 years. So that's a lot of years ago. And then I left it because I didn't know you could take your business with you wherever you went to live in the UK. So I started at 18, left at 21 when I got married and moved. But I could have taken my business with me anywhere and carried on doing it. Yeah. And that's the beauty of Avon.
See, I think that's another misconception as well, isn't it? Because years ago, Avon used to limit you to certain areas, didn't it? So if there was already a rep in one area, you weren't allowed to go near that area. Whereas now it's not like that anymore, is it?
No, now we use an etiquette policy, and you can put your brochures out, you put a little note in to introduce yourself, and you ask the question, does anyone have a rep on this road? Yes or no? Would you like to see a brochure? Yes or no? Contact me, you know, and that sort of thing. So you can go anywhere you want to and put your brochures out using the etiquette guide. And it means that we now reach more customers, because before, you know, it was probably something like 1 in every 10 houses saw a brochure. So that's a lot of people in the UK that didn't get to see a brochure, that couldn't shop from us, or that couldn't have an earnings opportunity. So it's mental now.
And people don't realise it's online.
No. People don't realise that you could just run your business completely online and never put a brochure through a letterbox.
I was shocked when I heard about that it was online and stuff.
Yeah. Do you know the only way I knew it was online was actually from Claire. I'd seen those pajamas, the penguin ones. I was like, oh, I need these. And I just was like, Claire. So I had a bit of a look online. I just thought I need them. And you know, they're so comfy. The penguin slippers, are gorgeous. But if I didn't know it was online, but I didn't know before it was online, but from the penguin stuff, I was like, I'm having some of them. So I knew it was online, but up until then, I had no idea.
You're having how many pairs of them?
2.
2 pairs?
Two.
That's the same pyjamas.
No, I've only 1 pair of pyjamas, but 2.
You can wear one and have one in the wash and then swap over.
My mum will kill me. Don't say that. She'll be watching. She'll be like,
I do think that it's changed so much over the years that it's time for people to realise that it's modern. Our products are modern. We're men and women. We've got a lot of causes behind us. We're friendly. Anyone can do it. And I think that's what we need to, this is what this is all about. We're just 4 normal people with different backgrounds. You've got 6 children and they're different ages. Laura, you work in a school, no children yet. Ellie, you're a youngster. If it wasn't for COVID, you'd be out partying most nights and needing that eye cream every day.
No, I'm legal.
And I've got almost 3 children now grown up, and I'm a grandmother. And that's the difference to what people actually think.
Exactly.
So I think it's important that we did this and we just shared.
Yeah, it's been lovely. Thanks, everyone.
But the thing is, also, people need to be aware of, if you sign up direct on the website, you are not guaranteed to have a specific team or upline or anything like that. So if you were interested in joining Avon and you wanted to be a part of our gorgeous team, an expanded network, then all you have to do is message any one of us 4, and we can sort it out for you. Or if there's anybody that you know who would like to join us, or even be a VIP shopper and get 15% off your own.
Yeah, even if you just love Avon.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. If you love Avon, just go for it.
Yeah.
So
absolutely. And I think as well, it's moved with the times. So going back 15 years and social media wasn't a thing. It was just door to door and you didn't hear from an Avon rep. Whereas now the beauty of it is social media is out there and we can do these lives. You don't have to go door to door, people. You don't have to talk to people. That sounds really awful. You can do it from behind a computer screen and you still have that social aspect. We've moved on from just the canvas and you can do it online. It's there, everything. We are social. We're not just behind a screen. We're here to chat to, we're having a laugh, doing lives. And it's not just he is it through the door.
And how many people have joined our team? I know numerous people within Avon now who initially signed up and had a lot of anxiety issues or mental health issues, depression, didn't want to go out, didn't want to socialise. And to see those people grow and flourish and become more confident within themselves is just amazing. Because the support's there, the support's there. There's no targets, like you say. You don't have to achieve anything. You're not pressured into doing anything. It's all about your business. You do it how you want to do it, but you have everybody's support, and it's become like a little Avon family. I love having our little Zoom calls a couple of times a week.
And you know those what I would never have thought a million years ago I'll be doing Facebook Live. This is 3 in a row. I've done one by myself as well. It's just like I would never have had the balls to do it if I'm being honest. But like Claire's seen me teach and she knows how I teach and I'm totally crackers and we go wild. But I would never have thought this is so different to teaching. I would never in a million years imagine doing a Facebook Live. But Claire's sort of gone, you know what, Law, you can do it. Sending me a text and all, you've done brilliant in your sales, you see you're fine. And it's just that bit of confidence and to have that team. And I just would think now, oh my God, alive, yeah, go on, we'll do it.
And that's what Avon does.
The freebies are good as well, aren't they? What did you get today, Ellie?
Hold on.
I feel like I'm missing out on something here.
And Di, if you're watching, can you bring it up, please?
Oh.
She didn't even know that this was an Avon product.
I was like, this can't be Avon. Let me text.
I'm intrigued.
Wow.
Please bring up I won't say what it is.
This was what I sent her for being a superstar this month, because she's just
Because
aced
I
it.
set my own target, didn't I? You don't have to set targets, but I set my own target, and I can't believe it, but I did actually smash it, and it was like to sell loads of money, and I did.
Oh, well done.
But isn't
And
it
it's January, so what can you do next month?
Double it.
I think it's really nice when you have your little targets that you set yourselves and you get recognised for it. So it doesn't matter what that is, even if it's just a certificate or you've seen your name up on a team presentation. It's just nice to know that what you've done has been appreciated by your team and they've shared it with you. And that little bit goes a long way.
Yeah,
In
definitely.
building it.
I'm on Facebook Live. Do you want to come and say hi? She's got in little pajamas. What's for her like? Everybody on Facebook.
Well, show us your
This is the servant speaking. I don't ask for these things. Yeah,
I love that. Thank you, Auntie Di.
You what?
I love
Thank
along the bottom. Thank you, Di.
Aww. She's going, what's all the boxes?
Oh, it's like Christmas when it comes, isn't it?
I know, it's all my books. So, I've got a card. Choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life, with a cute message that I'm not showing you. And didn't know Avon. By the way, when does it come out? Because, like, I didn't
It's already been.
Huh?
Out.
It's already
Been out? Oh, well, this
Mm.
is it. Let me open it. So, Playbook Extreme. What is it? What is it? What is it? Woo! Sorry, my ugly fingernails.
Oh, wow.
It like tells you they've all got a number, and it like helps you, people that like. Well, I'm gonna use it, but people that don't really know how to. And then you open it again.
Wow.
Oh.
Well done.
Ah,
Well, that's brilliant.
I couldn't believe it was Avon. I've put a video of it on my page. I couldn't believe it was Avon. I was like, looking, is it Avon? Is it Avon? Yep.
Fantastic.
I'm going to do, Claire, you'll be proud of me here. I'm going to, so I haven't worn makeup in 2 weeks, but I'm going to wear makeup this weekend. And I'm going to put it on, and I'm going to use, obviously I use Avon makeup. Well done, Ellie. Thank you, Kev. And I am going to film it and put it on my Facebook because, yeah, why not?
Well done.
Fantastic. Well done, Ellie.
Brilliant.
The list of the things I've got to do this week on my Avon afternoons.
Well done.
Thanks.
Well, can I just say a massive thank you to all of you for joining us, but especially our queen.
Oh,
We absolutely appreciate you, Erena. We love you to pieces, and look forward to our Zoom calls 2-3 more times a week on my case, because I talk to you every day.
Yeah, I choose only one.
We wouldn't be where we are now if it wasn't for you and your help and advice, so thank you.
Both me and Laura.
I love working with you all. It's like an extended family. And when I did conference last week, and I was talking to the ambassadors on the course, and I had to admit to them that during 2020, during the lockdown, I have never felt closer to my team than I do right now without actually being physically in a room with them, because I know so much about you guys now through these sort of calls and getting to know everybody. And, you know, we've got a lot of reps. We've got over 900 representatives in the team.
We haven't even met you in person.
Yeah, 90 leaders. So, you know, to start getting to know people more like this is it's just amazing. Amazing. So thank God for Zoom and Facebook and StreamYard.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, me and Laura, I haven't discussed this with Laura, but Laura, you're going to go with it.
Yeah.
On behalf of us, we really appreciate you as well. And like even stuff like this, like obviously that's cost you money out of your own earnings. And yes, we totally agree with Claire as well, Erena. Like, we wouldn't be here without you, and we wouldn't also be here without Claire. Like, obviously Claire's my mate, but Claire is like mint. Just saying.
She is.
How much do I text you, Claire? What's this? What's this? Tell me this. Tell me this. What's this again? How do I do this? Morning, night, middle of the night.
Do you not think it's amazing, ladies, for an hour? We've talked about Avon, and we're still as excited now as we were an hour ago.
Yeah.
And
before we go,
that's the beauty.
Can we all say our pages on Facebook?
Yes, good idea. Are you ready with your typing fingers now, Keg?
Well,
no, he's shaking his head.
Right, I'll start, guys. My page on Facebook is called Avon with Ellie Josie. I have a group and a page, but the page is the main one. So go over, like my page, like the support, obviously. Like, comment, share one thing. It goes a very long way. Next.
Go on, Laura.
Mine is Law's Beauty Store. I'm not very good at this.
Oh, look at it up already.
I know. Efficient as ever. So on their competitions, giveaways, I'm almost at 100 followers. So when I get to 100, I hope by the end of the month, we've got 2 more days. If I can get to 100, we are going to have a giveaway. So please keep liking, sharing, tagging, interacting. Every bit of interaction just promotes me, and I like a nice holiday, so please help me. I'm only joking.
I've got about 5 people liking mine, so that's really good, because
just
I made my page at the same time as yours.
Yeah, just keep liking, sharing, and it's another way to keep in touch. And for me, I can send personalised things. If I know someone's into perfume, I can send perfume offers. So get liking them, because you're going to benefit from it.
Yeah.
God, they're good saleswomen, these, aren't they?
Oh, they're good. They've learned from the best, Erena. My page is Claire's Beauty Essentials, which you should all know by now, and if you don't, then you haven't been listening, obviously. So I've got my store is Claire's Beauty Essentials. My Facebook page and my Facebook group are both Claire's Beauty Essentials. So you're welcome to go on any of them and message me, or text, message, email, whatever, and I will get back to you ASAP.
Yeah,
mine's really, really simple, because mine's Facebook page is Avon Shop and Join.
Oh, easy.
That's it.
Very easy.
If you go on Facebook and look for Avon Shop and Join, you'll find us.
Yeah. Lovely. So thanks again, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. While I remember, anybody who's watching, make sure you like, share and comment our live, because we will be giving a £20 product giveaway next week when we do our live, but we haven't decided what that's going to be yet, so we need to have a bit of a chin wag, go giving anything away yet.
I think I know. I get so excited. The W one we were planning to do as well.
Yes, but we'll see how that goes this week. Yeah. We might just have to do it on the impromptu one.
Yes.
I want to thank you, ladies, for inviting me onto your call.
Oh,
thank you.
It's been a pleasure having you.
It's been really nice having somebody else do all the work, and I just have to sit here and watch and smile.
Here and look pretty. Well, we're a twin. We both said that.
We did, but Erena, you look really radiant and just healthy and happy, and no, you just, because you were saying you didn't have lots of products on, you just look really lovely, as if you're going to go out in town.
No, I've actually, the only thing I've got on apart from my moisturiser is the Avon bronzing pearls, the medium. That's it.
You look like you've been.
That's it. That's all I've got. Colour and lipstick. So there you go. Doesn't take a lot, does it?
Just not when you've got a good skincare routine.
No, absolutely.
Right then, guys, we will love you and leave you, and we will see you, if not through the week, definitely next Friday. So take care. Bye.
Bye. Bye, girls. Bye.
pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds.